What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is January 9th, and I got 4 official NBA player props that I'm going to dive deep into today. I know this video is coming out late. I just recorded this whole thing, but something messed up with the audio, so I'm redoing it right now. Yesterday, we went 2-2. The night started off pretty rough. We missed both our first 2 plays on Colin Sexton and Abate in the Hornets game, but then with the whatever happened with the Miami Heat Bulls game, condensation on the floor, we had 1 play get refunded, and then our 2 other plays, Rudy Gobert and Max Christie, both cash. So we actually finished plus 0.28 units on the night. That's better than losing money, but I got 4 more plays for you guys today. Let's get right into them. So my first play for today is going to be a little sweaty, but I'm going with Kelly Oubre Jr. under 9.5 points. Now, I was actually just talking to my Discord about this look because I said I was eyeing it in his return game, but the matchup was just really soft. So I stayed away. Didn't really know what to expect from Kelly Oubre Jr. But I'm pulling the trigger tonight because he only took 4 shots in this game. He didn't score his final 2 points until the 4th quarter. And I don't really expect him to be much more aggressive in a much harder matchup tonight. He only played 20 minutes. He's projected to play 22 tonight. It's a low total in Orlando. Like I said, it's a tough matchup. They're a top 5 defense at defending above the break threes, catch and shoot shot types, and spot up shot types. So it's not an easy matchup at all for Kelly Oubre to score. And let's just say he does take like 4 or 5 shots again. He would have to shoot 80 to 100% to score 10 points. And me personally, I just don't think he takes 8, 10 shots and shoots like 50% from the field in 22 minutes. Like, let's just look at games really quick when Kelly Oubre has played across the last 3 seasons. When he has played 20 to 26 minutes, he's averaging exactly 9.5, which is probably why this line is at 9.5 points. But like I said, the matchup is tough, and I don't really think Kelly Oubre takes 8, 9, 10 shots. So if we just bump this down to games where he takes less than 9, he's gone under 10 points in 11 out of 15 games, averaging under 8 points. I really don't think Kelly Oubre takes 8 to 10 shots because all these games were without VJ Edgecombe as well. Some of them were without Embiid. Like with Embiid, the hit rate gets worse. Without Edgecombe, without Maxey. Yeah, I just don't think he takes a lot of shots in the minutes that he does play today. Now, my second play is in the Clippers-Nets game, and we're going with another under. I took Kawhi Leonard under 27.5 points. Now, I know Kawhi has kind of been playing out of this world recently throughout this like 6-game stretch, but that was one without Zubac, which if you add Zubac in, Kawhi's only averaging 25 points on the season versus his 29 with that stretch included. 2, we all know the Nets are an elite team at limiting points to high usage players like Kawhi and like James Harden. Now, a lot of people I see are on James Harden's under, but I think Kawhi Leonard's is a little safer because even though he is like dealing with a high ankle sprain, if he does get ruled out, then we just get our money back. If he does play, then I don't think he scores 28 points in a tough matchup where the Nets are really good at limiting those high usage guards. And then his home and away splits are pretty nasty as well. Like when he plays at home, he's averaging 32.9 points versus away, he's averaging 22.3. And the one time other than this game, one time he scored 28 points, that was without Zubac. So he's averaging 21.7 with the team healthy in away games this season. It's a tough matchup, and if Kawhi does get ruled out, Harden, if we take a quick look at him, his line is so high because without Kawhi, he's averaging 32 points per game. So I know I said that the Nets are good at limiting high usage players like James Harden, but if Kawhi's out, I just feel like it's safer to get our money back than bank on James Harden having a terrible game, because even when he doesn't really play that good, he's still taking tons of shots. Like the Nets defense is so good. They are a top 3 unit at defending pull-up shot types, which is how Kawhi scores almost 60% of his points per game. They're the best team at limiting points to the pick and roll ball handler, and they allow the second least points to above the break threes. Also are pretty good top 10 team at defending the mid-range, which is where Kawhi scores 79% of his points. So I just think it's a tough matchup. 27.5 is pretty high in my opinion. The game total is 214.5. That's insanely low. So I really don't think Kawhi Leonard scores 28 points tonight. Now, my third play is in the Rockets-Blazers game, and these teams just played each other a couple days ago, and we took Steven Adams over 8.5 rebounds. That line is available now. It was not available earlier today. I do not hate this line at all. If you told me to bet this, I'd say okay, because I took it last time and he cashed with ease. But I was watching this game live, and I really do think Amen Thompson is the play versus the Blazers. I took this at 6.5 rebounds at -130 on HardRock. Like I said, I was watching this game live, and seeing the way Amen Thompson flies around the court is insane. You just saw Steven Adams had 19 rebound chances, and Amen Thompson had 22. And Amen is flying around the court because the Blazers allow the third most offensive rebounds per game. And without Sengun, but with Tari Eason, Amen has gone over this in 4 out of 4 games, averaging 9 rebounds per game. And then if we just take this away, look at all the games on the season, Amen Thompson's home-away splits, kind of like Kawhi, are pretty decent as well. I mean, 6.3 rebounds per game at home versus 8.3 rebounds per game in away games. And then I know the Blazers' defense isn't anything special, but they are the 7th best team at limiting points to catch-and-shoot shot types. And when we look at games where Amen Thompson and the Rockets have played versus a top 10 unit at limiting points to catch and shoot shot types, Amen has grabbed 7 rebounds in 8 out of 12 games, averaging 8 rebounds per game. So he just had 12 on 22 rebound chances. I think the game stays pretty close again because Deni Avdija and the Blazers seem to have really good chemistry with each other, play really well. They're at home. It was a 1-point game last time and the Rockets lost, so they're going to be playing hard today. The Blazers allow the 9th most rebounds per game to Amen Thompson's position type. The total isn't high either, 221.5. So I just really think Amen will have a lot of chances to grab 7 rebounds tonight. Sorry if I'm kind of flying through these. Like I said, I just recorded all this and it got messed up. So I'm trying to get this video out as soon as possible for you guys so you can lock these plays in still. But my 4th and final play is in the Bucks-Lakers game, and I'm going with Giannis Antetokounmpo to score 30+ points. I got this at -138, I believe, on FanDuel. Get this for better odds than I did. But Giannis is projected to play 32 minutes again tonight. He played 32 minutes versus the Lakers last time in a blowout loss and scored 32 points. But the main thing here is really simple play. When Giannis gets minutes, he's been scoring the ball this year. The Bucks have been terrible. I'm a Bucks fan. Giannis really wants to win. He just came out saying he wants to stay in Milwaukee for the rest of his life or rest of his career. If he gets traded, that's not on him because he'll never ask for a trade. And they just got beat by the Warriors. Steph Curry had a really good game. Giannis played well, but they lost. So I'm expecting a bounce back game here from the Bucks. The Lakers are a pretty good matchup too. They're allowed the 8th most points inside the restricted area, which is obviously where Giannis scores almost all his points. And then they are also the 8th worst team at limiting points in transition, which is how Giannis scores most points. So I think 30 is just pretty low for Giannis in general. It's not like a milestone like how Shea tries to hit 30, but as you guys can see, he does hit 30 pretty often throughout the season. So yeah, I like Giannis to score 30 points tonight. That is my 4th and final play for the video. I would like to mention, if you guys do want more of my plays when I'm not able to make YouTube videos and when they do come out late like this, if you want them early, I gave all these plays to my Discord, and I also have a free and VIP subscription service where the picks get sent directly to your phone. The $5 a month, it doesn't give you much more than the free plan. It's kind of just your way of supporting me for putting all this time into finding these plays for you. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. Let's hope the audio worked this time so I can get this video out pretty quick for you guys. But yeah, that's all I got. Have a good day, guys. Let's cash. Let's go 4-0. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.